Alright everyone, so I'm making this video because I think it's important to talk about now because things are continuing to get worse as if they couldn't have already been worse enough. Prices are going up faster than stores can even keep up with. Obviously we had that state of emergency issue that happened yesterday, which on its face doesn't look too bad, but underneath, who knows what that could bring. That's a topic for another day, another video, possibly another channel, but you need to get out and start doing stuff. There's a lot of people who watch YouTube videos, they look up tutorials, they read on how to do stuff, they think they know how to do stuff already, but then once they actually are in a situation where they need to do that, they realize, hey, I don't have a step-by-step guide anymore. I've never done this before. I don't really know what I'm doing like I thought I did. And then they're screwed right there. And even if it's something that doesn't necessarily take a tutorial on how to do, even if it's something simple, even if it's something as simple as keeping a fire going, which in your backyard in a fire pit where you've already got logs split up, set up, and you're like, oh, every 30 minutes or so, every hour, whatever, throw a log on, it's fine. I can tell you, in practice, things don't tend to work out that way. Keeping a fire going, especially if you don't have the best kind of wood, if you're not in the best kind of conditions, it's a lot harder than you would think. Getting it started and keeping it going is a lot harder than you would think. I would go so far as to say as if you're in a group, you almost need one person. Their entire job should be tending the fire and keeping it going. I found out over on Always Survives Land, for sure, he's got a lot of pine over there. That stuff can't keep a fire going for 5 minutes without it dying down because of how quick it burns. Goes back to what I was saying about the type of wood you have plays a huge role in that. But yeah, keeping a fire going, hunting, actually processing the animal yourself, because it's not going to be an option if you're in a survival situation. You can't take it to a food processor for them to do it for you. You're going to have to do it yourself. You're going to have to know what you're doing. You're not going to be able to look it up on your phone and go, okay, so I need to do this, scroll, need to do this, scroll. No, you're going to have to just know how to do it, unless you've got a book somewhere that tells you. But usually trying to figure that out, especially in a situation where you need to and it's not just for fun, it ends up being way more difficult than it should be. Going out and doing that kind of thing, actually doing some bushcrafting so you're ready for that. Anything that you can do now to set yourself up so that you don't have to worry about it later. Practicing these skills so that you're comfortable with them, so you don't have to try and learn things once it's too late. And it's never too late to learn, but there's going to be times where you're only going to have a certain amount of time and you need to get a lot done in that certain amount of time. And you don't, if you can even practice now just so you can get better at it so you're quicker, because it's going to be important to conserve your time, at least somewhat. You might think, well, if I don't have to go to work, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that, I don't have to worry about bills, I don't have to go grocery shopping, you're like, oh, I've got a lot of free time. No, you're not. You're going to be working harder than you've ever had to work before. So go out and do it now. That way you can get stuff set up so that you might be able to go out, chop wood, or do some bushcrafting, get stuff set up in a spot so that once you get there later, you've already got stuff set aside. You don't have to do it after the fact. And then you can already feel comfortable about some certain stuff like that. And then you'll be quicker at it the next time. So instead of taking 2 hours, you might be able to do it in an hour or 45 minutes or something. Shave off some time, that way you can just move from one thing to the next and you're comfortable with it, which is the biggest thing, because you're already going to be stressed out of your mind. You don't want to be stressed about not being sure if you're capable of doing some of the things you're going to have to do. I'm going to try not to ramble on too much. I'm sure you guys get the point already, so I'm probably just going to end it here. But get out and actually practice some of the things that you think you can do, because too often people are like, yeah, man, I'm good, I know how to do that, I've looked at all these tutorials, and they get out there and they're like, where does this go? How do I do this? Kind of thing. Try to eliminate that out of your issues. That being said, I'm gonna keep trying to post videos today. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. Who knows? I always say I'm gonna post like 10 videos and I do like 3 and I'm like, yeah, alright. But I'm gonna try and keep them going on this channel and my second channel. But go out, do whatever it is that you think you need to practice on, go do it, get better, and try to have a good day.